Left-hand batter waits.
Ball.
Hot shot to third. Over to Goldie. And Freeman is retired.
The second baseman, number 6.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. First time up, he grounded to third.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. Throw is cut off, goes to first. Tries to get back in time, but they got him. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Finds his way through, base hit. Coming home. He scores and they have the lead. And it's an RBI. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Gerrit Cole. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Ready to go now. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He was late there. Strike one. Deal one. Now one missed.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And ball four, two aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, no outs. Shohei Ohtani, the next to hit. Freeman at second. Kim on at first with nobody out. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
This at bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
In the dirt. And they tag him out. No outs. Runner at first. And up next for Los Angeles, Freddie Freeman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fought off foul.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. Only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
Swing and a miss. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul.
Cherry tree. I always find my way back right under you, bringing me back to life with you. Cherry tree. Oh yeah, I always know that I can find you here. Yeah, you keep me where the always standing tall. If I could be.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set. And on the hill here today, Shohei Ohtani. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those
Ball one, no
weapons.
strike.
He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and one away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Chisholm Jr.
That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Counts 1-0.
Next
Ball
offering
two.
upstairs. One out, base is empty. Fouls one off. 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Just missed.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Cody Bellinger on deck for the Yankees. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Conforto pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit no score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in LA and towing the slab, Garrett Cole. What do we have on him?
Boog, he's a guy that takes great care of himself because he wants to finish every game he starts. I think for any lineup that faces him, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats and run up that pitch count. Anything to help get him out of the game early.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And here it comes. And ball 1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And he makes the catch. 1 away. And stepping in is the speedy Ha-Seong Kim. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
That one's in there. That's strike two.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. On to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Next offering upstairs.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Ohtani, a 6'4" righty, 210 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Second inning here, no score. That one ripped. And this one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off the lumber. And when you're able to find a gap like that, Boog, you're even looking for a triple. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
Next offering way upstairs. Stays alive. One away with a runner at third. Here at the top of the second. Lifted in the air out to left. And it falls. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Paul Goldschmidt in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. That missed by a lot. Now 2-0. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. Cole back to work. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Judge. And a quick out number 1. Here's Mookie to hit. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. That's way outside. Ball 1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He makes the grab, 2 away.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Will Smith to the plate. Swing and a foul straight back. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Line drive, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So the Dodgers leave one. They trail here 1-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now, Jason Dominguez. Right through there for a strike. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani. Go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. Dominguez at second with nobody out. Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Anthony Volpe digs in now. That clips the corner. 1 on, nobody out, a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In the air, left field. And there's 1 down. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That misses. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
On the ground to third. Slings to first in time. It's Aaron Judge now. Flied to right his first time. And a foul ball. And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away.
Left field. Hernandez sizes this one up. And that's a fair ball. In comes the run from third to add on. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now Cody Bellinger. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Safe at first as they can't make the play.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
Stanton in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Right through there for a strike. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's a base hit as a run scores. Bellinger on his way home. From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium, Interleague Baseball. Ready to go, and now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Strike 1.
0-1.
Drilled out towards left center field. Way back there. And it's gone. Home run. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
That pitch gets the corner, and the count 1-2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
1-0.
And a sweeper misses for a ball.
You know, Boog, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting fourth,
And up to the plate comes Cody
Bellinger.
Bellinger. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Muncy on his way over, and that is that. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the first. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
And there's a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Oh, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike
Batting
curveball.
second.
If you're the pitcher,
Second
hard
baseman.
downward break at the
Left
very
on
end that
field.
just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
1 out, base is empty. Lifted in the air, right center field. Judge has it sized up.
The MLB Draft Combine on the show. I'm Ben Gelman. Another chance for these prospects to show what they're made of as we creep closer to draft day. First pitch is just around the corner. 1 down. Now up, Michael Cho. The 3-2 pitch. This one is labeled. Dives, but can't make the catch. Now he turns for second. Here comes the throw. In at second with a 1-out double. And next, the cleanup hitter, Joe Random. While all of these prospects expect to be drafted, the personalized player report they receive, including evaluation data and tools for improvement, makes participation here a valuable experience no matter what happens in the future. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. Agustin Soto will hit next. Tap to first, Quinones. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. On to the second inning here at Chase Field. No score. So 2 down. And here's the catcher, Freddie Aubrey. Line drive to center field. Makes the grab on the run. So 2 on and 2 out. Random digs in now. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. Not even
Counts 1-0.
close there. Ball 1. That pitcher should be thanking his
1-1.
lucky stars after hanging that changeup. He knows he got away with one. One pitch fouled away. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a swing and a miss. And that ends the inning. Michael Cho getting ready to hit. High fly ball, well driven out to right center field. It bangs off the wall. Headed for the plate. 1 run is in.
Got it. Whoa.
Runner at first. And now at the plate, Joe Random. 1 for 2. Foul ball there. The pitch. A laser into the outfield. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. No justice in this game. None at all. He was all over that pitch, but might have been better off with a little blooper. Frustrating outcome, but a great swing. 1 away and a runner at first. Now, Joe Random. 1 for 3. And that's in for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. And that keeps the runner from advancing past second. 1 out and 2 on. Here's the third baseman, Agustin Soto. Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play. And this one lifted to left. Vizcaíno. 2 away now. That's a well-executed pitch. He got him out in front on the pitch away and earned the flyout. First and second, 2 outs. And now, Terrell Dorsey. 0-1 now. On the ground. And there's a hit. Coming around third. The throw home. But it's offline. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied. So up next, Pierre Ferguson. The 0-1 offering. This one's in the dirt. The tag at third, and he is out. It doesn't come much. We head back to the top of the order. Johnny Guidry, the next to hit. That's to third. Can't glove it cleanly.
No, he's safe.
Kind of an average performance. It was a loss for the team, and he was unremarkable at the plate. And that one hammered. This ball's carrying. Hits the base of the wall. Runner around third. Runner scores, and they have the lead. Safe at home as 2 score on the inside the park homer. That's a well-earned inside the park homer. He exploded out of the batter's box and got such a good read as he made the turnaround second base. Great hustle to make it all the way around. Joe Random, the leadoff batter, cuts and
0-1.
misses for strike one. You have to
0-1.
feel for these youngsters and the pressure they must be feeling. Sure, the nerves may settle a bit after the first couple games, but they've still got the draft looming in the not-too-distant future. 3 straight fastballs
ball,
to start this
2
at-bat.
strikes.
I'd expect him to go off speed here to change the pace. Off the
Ball
mark
2.
there, 2-2. Up the right field line, fair ball. So digging in, Agustin Soto. Swings and flares it. And that'll get down for a hit. Here comes the throw. The tag, out! What a terrific throw from center field to cut the runner down at third base. He showed good mechanics and arm strength there. Offense pushed it that time, but it didn't work out. Late swing, fouled off. And the runner takes off for third. High fly ball to right field. Pretty deep. Pulls it down. The inning is over, and it could have been worse. All set for the start of this inning. And now, Joe Random. Fly to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. There's one down. 1 out and 2 on. Palacios digs in now. In the air to center. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. The run scores. Here comes another. Now the second run is in. And now they're up by 3. And now the shortstop, Fletcher Davis. Base hit. Coming around third. Crosses the plate. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Back here in the desert, ready to get the 8th inning going. The batter now, Joe Random. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one. Looked like he had his mind made up to swing no matter what on that pitch. Strike 2.
0-2.
Ball 1 there. Swing and a miss. That's a K. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th. So 2 on and 2 out. Joaquim Asuncion now at the plate.
Hey, nice shit. That's a linea.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Second run scores as well. They've tied it up in the top of the 9th. Joe Random, the next to hit. Comes up empty, chasing that one in the dirt.
0-1.
That one fouled off. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position. Up and in.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count. That's ball 2.
That backdoor breaking ball just missed, but it could have been called for a strike. The batter knows he's got to swing if he comes with another one. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Looked like he was a little behind on the fastball. Might have been trying to sit back for the breaking ball. Liner snagged it first. They miss a big chance to take the lead here. We're in extras here. And now the DH, Agustin Soto. This one chopped on the ground. Allert. And now they've got him in a rundown. Tags the runner. Back here at Chase Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now, Fletcher Davis. Hit hard on a line. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And makes it up to third with one away. So a runner at third and 2 outs. Digging in, the switch-hitting outfielder, Calvin Shepard. Base hit. That'll do it. The winning run comes across to score. 6-5.
With the 18th pick of the 7th round, the Atlanta Braves select Joe Random, a center fielder from the West region.
So as we continue through day 2 of this year's draft,
Prospect in the lineup to make his professional debut in this one. Always a special moment to witness. Now at the dish, Joe Random. And a special moment now as he steps up to the plate for the first time in his professional career. Lifted in the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And 2 away now. We're in the bottom of the first. Coming up to the dish for Montgomery, Drew Baker. Swing and a drive. This one has a chance. And that one hops the wall. Around second now, going for third. That's a leadoff triple.
Now pitching for Mississippi.
Welcome back, and bases are empty with 2 away. Carlos Rodriguez now at the plate. And a base hit. No fear with 2 strikes. Really good approach at the dish. That's a really clean swing he put on that ball. Met it out front and pulled it into the outfield for a line drive base hit. 2 outs and a runner at first. Coming up in the air to right, and that should do it. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. Random will always remember this game as his professional debut, even if he didn't do as well. Joe Random, fresh off his first. Top half of the second from Montgomery. He had a solid day at the plate in his Double-A debut, and I'm sure he'd like to build on that performance here. Foul ball there. Random patrolling center field, hitting cleanup, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2024. Way out front for strike 2. Hitters chasing the slider, and now the pitcher can expand the zone. Try to tease a swing at a ball that runs away from the hitter. Struck out swinging. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. One gone, runner at first. Stepping to the plate now for Montgomery, Tatum Levens. That's a base hit. Lead runner turns at second. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
Swing it up. The bat went flying there.
0-1.
Line drive. Gets down, base hit. They fire it in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. A hard
Now
liner
batting,
into the
the
gap
first
like that
baseman,
shows you that
Bryson
everything is
Moore.
working really well with your swing. Pretty tough to have that kind of contact if you're not executing well in all phases. And now the first baseman, Bryson Horn.
Hey, your turn now. Nobody better.
De La Cruz at second, Random over at first with one away. Swing, soft line drive, pulls it down, and there are two away. I'm
The left
sure
fielder,
he's
number
disappointed after he
34,
didn't get the hit on that
Steven
line out, but that's
Paolini.
great contact. The next time he hits it like that, I bet it works out better. Next to hit, the left fielder, number 34. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lines this one to left. And that's that. So up next, Carson Williams. This out to center. And there's a hit.
Now batting. The
Go ahead run on base. And now the center fielder, Joe Random. 1 for 2.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Grounder to the left side.
Foul ball.
Down the line, and it's foul. On the ground to the left. And it stays fair. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. That may wind up
Now
being a
batting,
pivotal
the
at
first
bat in this one.
baseman,
Great bat control
Moore.
there. Slapped it down the third base line and kept it fair. That's clean hitting. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. So digging in, Bryson Horn.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
Here's the 2-2. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. Off balance speed, there's one. Eats it, and they're happy with the out. With that kind of downward action on the slider, you're going to get a lot of grounders just like that. Hard to lift it. So 2 down.
Now batting,
And here's the catcher,
catcher,
Tatum Levins.
Levin.
In the air to left center. Looks like extra bases. That's down. One hops off the wall. They still haven't tracked it down as he rounds second base. Makes it all the way to third with a 2-out triple. Everything came together on that swing. That's the kind of knock every batter loves to have. A well-struck ball into the opposite field gap. That one was extra bases all the way. This next at-bat looms very large. Random swings through it for strike one.
0-1's the
At a
count.
certain point, you have to commit to swing or take on a pitch. That slider clearly had him fooled. Great pitch. Ball one there.
ball,
He fell
2
behind
strikes.
0-2, but after taking a pitch that far outside the zone, he might be thinking about getting back into this at-bat. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that ends the... Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in for the Biscuits, Tristan Peters. Liner into center. Base hit. One away and a runner at first. Here's the center fielder, Joe Random. That one almost
0-1,
got
no
the
strikes.
hitter. That'll back him up a bit. Wentz measures 6'4". He works with a four-seam fastball, a cutter, a slurve, and he works in a changeup. That slurve was beautiful. Great
1-1.
break, and he was able to get the swing and miss. Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike two.
1 ball.
Runner at
2
first,
strikes.
one away. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Way out in front of the slurve there.
Now batting, the first.
So up next, Homer
The
Bush
center
Jr.
fielder, number 35, Homer Bush Jr.
And the tying run at second. On the ground, this should do it. Steps on the bag, ball game. You might catch him. Now, Joe Random. Random, working through the early days of his pro career, drafted out of the high school ranks.
One-oh.
2 outs and a runner in scoring position.
No one better up there. Here you go.
Sliced down the right side. One-two pitch. In the air, right field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. As a run scores. Great swing on that one. Loud contact coming off the bat, and he's rewarded with the automatic double. Nice productive at bat. And here's the first baseman, Bryson Horn. Runner at second, 2 down. This one's in the dirt.
Hey, no one better right here.
Line, and that's a base knock. As they throw up the stop sign at third. That one was way in on the hands. He did a great job to pull them in and get enough barrel on the ball to push it back through the middle for a hit. 2 away. Runners at first and third. Digging in at the dish for the Klingstones, number 34.
Hey, keep it going up there.
Here it comes.
Your turn.
Got the hitter looking for the strikeout. They limit the damage. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joe Random.
24.
RBI
Joe
knocked the last time up,
Random.
and now a chance to drive in another run.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
Puts this one in the air down the line. That will drop foul. Benitez on second. De La Cruz at first, 1 out. Rolls away a little bit. No action on the bases, though. And now
That's
1
a
and
ball.
2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
On the ground to short, could be 2. Nice stop. The throw to second, and that's 2. We're set for the top of the 6th inning. Stepping to the plate for Columbus, Joe Random. That one ripped out to left.
Go, ball, go!
Way back there. And gone! Leaves the yard to left. It's 4-3. I think he might have plans after this ball game. He wasted no time bashing that one over the wall. A moment to treasure his first homer at the Double-A level. That's got to feel great, and I'm sure the organization is hoping to see him belt many more round trippers. Not how you want to enter the game as a reliever. He left that one in a location that was too juicy for a hitter like this to pass up. Now he has to rebound. Swing and a miss. Looked pretty off balance that time.
0-1.
Incredible late action on that slider. Took a sharp turn at the last second. This one popped up. Williams gets there under it. And there's 1 down. So 2 down. Coming up to the dish for Columbus, number 65. Right side, and this might do it. Steps on the bag. Ball game. went deep for the first time in professional baseball, a really special moment. I have to smile as I wonder about what must have been going through his head on that trip around the bases. Hopefully we get to see many more of those from him.
Cuando llegue hasta arriba, adiós voy a